Welcome everybody to day 8 of the Entrepreneur Life series. Today, a very short video, and I'm talking about the law of compressed activity. Okay, success loves speed is something I heard many times over the years, and it's something I've known to be true, that when you condense activity into a short period of time, so instead of dragging things out over months or even years, when you can compress activity into a short period of time, into a season where it's almost like an obsessive commitment to action, that the results are much higher than if you did it at a normal or a slow pace, okay? So the law of compressed activity is all about what are the steps I need to move towards my vision, towards my business, towards my goal. It could be health and fitness, it could be anything self-improvement, it could be to starting a new business, an online business, a network marketing business, to grow a team, to increase your sales. Maybe you got some products you're trying to sell. And the law of compressed activity is when you compress your activity into a short period of time. So that basically means take massive action, okay? So instead of, like what a lot of people do is they'll review the progress after a month or after a week. Leaders measure at the end of the day, but superstars measure within the day, okay? Every couple of hours, what have I done to move towards my goal? Okay, Ed Mylett always talks about the 3 days in one, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon, from 12 to 6 p.m. and from 6 p.m. to midnight. That's 3 days in one. So when you check in 3 times a day, what have I done to move me closer to my goal? Okay, where have I been slacking? Where can I improve? Where can I turn it up a notch? Okay, how can I move faster? And the important thing is you have to have a plan first. And that's when I coach a lot of people one-to-one. The first thing is we establish the goal. We get clarity on exactly where we're going and why we want to get there, the reasons behind it, because that's what's going to pull us into the activity. But the second thing is the action steps. We have to get action steps. We have to have a way forward every day. So if you're trying to increase your sales, you got to generate your leads. First of all, you got to identify your customer, right? Who's your perfect customer? And a lot of people don't know their perfect customer. And that's why they think I have a great product, I have a great service. And they think this is for everybody. And I'm guilty of this. I've been guilty of this for a long time. What I do is for everybody. But when you can narrow down, when you have a great product or service, you just expect, so many businesses fail because they think their product is so good or their service is so good that people will just come, but they don't. It doesn't work that way, okay? So you need to drive the traffic. And the only way you can drive the traffic or even pull the traffic in is by identifying who is your perfect customer, who is your dream customer. So that's the first thing, identifying that. Then you got to find out where they hang out. Where do all my customers spend time? Then you got to go look for them. And then you got to have your strategy to get their attention, okay? To hook them in. What's your offer? How do you close? What's your follow-up? So let's say that's your action plan, okay, for a product. When you can condense the activity into a shorter period of time, okay, a shorter amount of time, the results are going to be compounded. You're going to go way further in a much shorter period of time because that compressed activity is going to change everything, tangibles and intangibles, okay? None least in your energy, your spirit, that fight that's in you. Because when you know yourself, when you're taking action, you start to get the feeling that you're actually desiring in the first place. So when we have these goals and we want to sell a product or a service or run this business, what people don't realize is when you do the thing, that's what gives you the feeling. You don't actually have to wait till you get the result to get the feeling. Just by doing the activity every day towards your goal, that feels unbelievable. So now you're getting that feeling. So when you compress activity, that feeling compounds, that feeling multiplies, and now your results increase. Also because your spirit is strong, your posture is different. You're in a place of power. Okay, when you're in a place of power, the results, you're in a different vibration. So you attract much easier, much faster. So that's something I teach a lot of people. How can we compress the action? Okay, how can we compress the action? How can we turn 1 day into 3 days? Okay, how can we multiply faster because everything changes? So when you go through that sales process like we just talked about for your business, your product, your service, whatever, you can do it at a normal pace, but when you compress that, everything changes. Even how you speak, even the words will flow better, okay? Your confidence will be higher. Your ratio will improve, okay? Whatever result you're getting is going to improve just from that continuation, that action, that consistency. and just from objective improvement, because as you're doing it more and more, you'll start to feel more comfortable. And once your confidence comes, that's how you find shortcuts. There's no real shortcuts, but what you'll find is the most efficient way. You know, the A to B, right, is in a straight line. Fastest way is in a straight line, right? And when you're starting out and you're not taking action in a short period of time, every week, every month, you're doing here and there, you're going this way to your goal. When you compress the activity, you go quickly, boom, boom. You find the fastest way, not even consciously, it just happens. You just evolve into that action because you're taking the action every single day. Okay, and even within that day, you're taking that massive action. So that's my message for you today for day 8 of the Entrepreneur Life series is whatever your goal is, whatever your strategies, your action steps are for your business, ask yourself, how can I compress this activity? How can I shorten my plan? And this is why, especially in network marketing, we always do like 30-day bursts or 60-day or 90 days. And that burst of activity is to increase the action. It's like a decision. It's a conscious choice to say, okay, for the next 30, 60, 90 days, we're going to compress that activity. And that's applicable for everything in life. Whatever you do more often, you get better at. It's as simple as that. And when you can do it more often in a shorter space between that you're going away from it, okay, the less time in between doing it each time, you're going to have massive improvement, compounded improvement. Okay, you're just going to get sharper, faster. You're just grinding yourself through the activity, and it's just shaping you into exactly who you need to become to achieve that goal at the end. So that's a short video today. I hope you got some value. Make sure you go to my IGTV, or if you're watching this on YouTube, go to the other videos on my YouTube channel and check out the first 7 days of the Entrepreneur Life, which came before today. There's some really good stuff in there. If you're getting into business, if you're looking to progress your business or progress in your career, you want to change career, you want a promotion, all of this series is everything to do with business, entrepreneurship, leadership, communication, everything like that. So go check out the other videos. Leave a comment if you like it. If you like what you're seeing, leave a comment. Let me know. A lot of people are sending me DMs telling me they're liking the content, and I appreciate that. And that lets me know that I'm doing the right thing. I'm giving you the right stuff. So that's all I want in return is that conversation from you to know that you like it, that you're benefiting from it, and that gives me great joy to know that I'm playing a small part in your journey to success. So that's it from today. I will see you tomorrow for day